the secret origin of Tombstone.
Dead man walking, shouts the guard. And although blood still courses through the veins of the man condemned this day to die, although his heart still pumps at a regular rate, Nathan Graves is dead indeed. Dead since the day 1 year ago when Nathan Graves' world came crashing in on him.
Oh, Nathan, I hate it so when you leave in the morning. Patriot City is so big and dangerous. I feel like every time you leave, I may never see you again.
There, Buttercup. Nothing's gonna happen to me.
You promise?
Cross my heart and hope to.
Nathan Graves, don't you dare finish that sentence.
I'll see you tonight, and then...
Hey there, Big N.
There's our new neighbor, Bill.
I don't like the way he looks at me.
With a girl as beautiful as you, who in their right mind wouldn't look?
Later that night...
That's strange. Jenny never leaves the door open. Jenny, are you? Jenny! My God, no! No! Who could have done this? Who could have...
Freeze! It's the police!
Nathan Graves says nothing as the police take him away. He says nothing as the gun is found. He says nothing when he is told his fingerprints are on the pistol's hand grip. He says nothing as they come for him on this cold, cold morning. He says nothing as they strap him into the electric chair. And when they ask Nathan Graves if he has any last words, he says nothing.
Excuse me, that's my seat, right up front.
Nathan sees the face of Bill, his neighbor and the man who called the police on that fateful night 1 year ago. And on that face, he sees a bitter smile.
He's always lurking around. I don't like the way he looks at me.
Good God, can it be?
But his words are muffled by the rough fabric of the execution hood.
Wait! Stop the execution! It's him! He killed my darling!
Good gravy! Some kind of strange energy is at the circuit breaker. It's surging into the prisoner.
You. The innocent die while the guilty laugh. Who's laughing now? Why? Why did you kill her?
Bullets going right through him as if he wasn't there.
The power of the grave compels you. Why did you kill her?
I didn't. Yes, I killed her. When I tried to kiss her, she pushed me away and said she was gonna tell you when you got home. Now get your cold hands off me, freak!
Run, fools. Tell the wicked their lies shall be brought into the light. For where Nathan Graves once stood, only Tombstone remains.
If you have gained enough prestige, you may be able to recruit a new hero onto your team. Click the recruit button now.
We will do that in a moment, good narrator. For now, we must talk about that epic secret origin. Welcome back, good viewer. This is the Skyrider, and that was the secret origin of one of my favourite heroes in this game. Not quite as good as the Ant, because we all know how much I love him, but Tombstone. Tombstone is both a great character, story-wise, and also a great character in-game, and we will see how he is used later on. I love that cutscene. Again, it's got the typical Freedom Force flair. Bullets going right through him as if he wasn't there, and, you know, just the great cheesiness of it all, which I absolutely love in this game. It wouldn't be the same without it, and it's just so good that they can do it so tongue-in-cheek. I even like that Nathan Graves, I mean, come on, Graves, he even lives at number 13. When you look, when he's talking to his wife, you look at, on the door, it says he lives at number 13. That's just a tiny little touch that just makes things all the different, so much better, is what I mean. Yes, and we went to pick up that experience canister, as I recaptioned in after I'd edited it. How I missed that experience canister, I don't know. But the experience canister in the last mission that I missed, I've given to El Diablo. I say missed, I did spot it, I just didn't pick it up. So, in that sense, good viewer, it isn't cheating.
This is the recruit screen, and it displays a list of the heroes who can be recruited. You can recruit new members by spending prestige points. To inspect a hero before recruiting them, click on the Details button.
Okay, so these are our current squad members. Alchemist, El Diablo, Mentor, Minuteman, and Tombstone. And here we have Liberty Lad, the character from the last game, who's sort of a fast, bit of an agile character. He's a bit tougher than he was in the last game, which is good. And he uses a lot of grenades. He's quite a good melee character, and he throws around a lot of grenades to do various things, including stunning and damaging. Made from when Minuteman gave him a blood transfusion, of course, if you remember in the last game. And I think we shall recruit him. Yes. I think we'll be using him at points. So, yes, we will indeed recruit him. So we may have been demoted to do-gooder as a result, but we're still awesome. Oh, and of course we need to train people as well, so we can train alchemists. What do we want from alchemists? I think I'm going to save Alchemist's level up by Blessed Aegis when she next levels up. And as for Mr. Diablo, may as well level up these powers, since we're using them a hell of a lot. And we'll be able to buy Ignition next time. Makes sense, really. Could put another few points into Swift Punch, I suppose. What to do? No, we'll leave things for the moment. Actually, no, screw it. Point into Flaming Fist. Okay, good. So, good viewer, you may remember last time this new Russian villain on the scene, whoever she may be, incapacitated our dear mentor. So now let us see if he is alright.
Mentor! Mentor! Good gravy! He's gone!
He can't be. We can't lose another.
You fools understand so little of death.
It's Tombstone.
His spirit has simply been displaced by the witch, but he remains amongst the living. Mentor, return to your body. I shall guide your astral form to its rightful home.
Old friend, are you?
Just fine, Minuteman. Thanks to the timely arrival of our teammate. Welcome back to Freedom Force, Tombstone.
I require neither your thanks nor your welcome. I serve a darker master.
So how did you spend your sabbatical, Tombstone? Performing in musical comedy? Raising puppies?
Animals wither in my presence.
Time does not allow for your witticisms, alchemists. We'll need to organize a strike team to infiltrate the secret base of this Red, for she is the key to locating Nuclear Winter and Time Master.
Beware, Freedom Force. Nuclear Winter may have used Time Master's Energy X powers to heighten his own. There's no telling what you might be up against.
So what else is new?
What else is new? Tombstone. Just like, yeah. Claire, what am I trying to say? That's why I love Tombstone, good viewer. He's just so, if you'll pardon the pun, deadpan. Animals wither in my presence. Can't quite do the reverberating voice of Tombstone, but he's brilliant. Although, one thing I would say is that he's never really explained his origin, or like what he's... It jumps straight from his secret origin to here. Like, you know, obviously we hear nothing of Tombstone in the last game, and yet, you know, everyone acts like he's an old friend, and I was a bit like, oh, well, there must be some sort of reference to him in the first game, when I first played this, because of course I played them out of order. And then I was like, oh, hang on, that's like, wait, what? What happened? It's like, it was all a bit confusing. So, my friends, who do we want? Let's see here. I think we will take along good old El Diablo. He's always useful. We will also take... Let's take Liberty Lad along for this one, I think. And, of course, our newest hero, Tombstone. So, here we go, good viewer. Let's enter the fray.
We know Red's base must be around here somewhere. Perhaps the locals could be of some assistance.
Be careful, Freedom Force. The ambient temperature in your area is much lower than it should be. A sure sign of nuclear winter's influence.
Bad guys, what a surprise.
Ooh. You interrupted my spooky noise, Liberty Lad. For that, you can go and talk to this Cuban civilian, everyday inhabitant of Cuba.
I do not know who you are or why you are here, but if you love freedom, you will help us.
Slow down, Sunshine. Who is this red person everyone's talking about?
I only arrived here last week, but all of the other people here are under some kind of spell. They talk about some Roya, the red one, like she's a queen. I can already feel myself falling under the spell, but it's no natural.
This Red must have the entire village under some form of mind control.
Listen carefully. The Red Queen keeps one of the villagers as her spy. He turns in any of those who fall out of her spell. You may have to rough him up a little, but he'll talk. The only problem is, I don't know who he is.
So, we have a new objective. Let's roll, good viewer. Occasion of red space, figure out who the spy is and attack them to get them to talk. Don't KO any innocent civilians while seeking the spy. Easy enough, because it's very obvious when the spy does turn up.
I am ready.
Good. Tombstone's body is ready. Now, one of these lines that the civilians will say, good viewer, is one of my favourite in this game.
Help! The American in this strange outfit is trying to hurt me!
Right on cue, that's the one. The American in the strange outfit is trying to hurt me. It's brilliant. I mean, yeah, I don't know why. It's just so simple and yet so also genius. Okay, incoming ice troopers. So Liberty Lad, let's show off what you can do first of all. Okay, well that wasn't quite as climactic as I thought it would be. However, it's quite good that you're up on the roof there, Liberty Lad. Oh, what? The bastard can shoot me from there. Okay, fine. Minuteman, whack him. Tombstone. Let's go over Tombstone's abilities here. He has Phantom Punch, which is a cold-based melee attack, and Spectre Shot's an electrical-based, well, shooting attack. Unfortunately, however, Tombstone is rather vulnerable to, that's it, Liberty Lad, go in there with the old 1-2. Extra mustard. He's vulnerable to a lot of attacks like electrical, energy, and radiation, so he's vulnerable against ranged, but better against melee attacks. So, the attacks, unfortunately, of the, oh no, right, that explains it. Okay, there we go. So the attacks, those cold fusion rays there, are very nasty against Tombstone, because he's vulnerable to the energy attacks. Tombstone, back off. Diablo, give it a bit of an inferno if you would, sir. In fact, wait, start flying? Yes, unfortunately, Liberty Lad is a little bit squishy. Okay, back off, give it an energy grenade. Okay, Diablo back off again, and Inferno. Oop. What happened there? Something happened there. I don't know what happened there. Possibly the Inferno. Diablo back off. I can't see through the smoke. There we go. Okay, give it a Spectre Shots, Tombstone. And Minuteman, Strike for Freedom. That's the one. And Liberty Lad, get in there, finish off the Frost Sergeants. Come on, more than that, mate. That's the one. Okay. How are we doing? Tombstone. Let's give it a bit of a possession, why not? This is Tombstone's ultimate ability, good viewer. The ability to possess other units. It costs all his energy, and he's very vulnerable whilst doing it. However, it takes an enemy out of the game and gives them to you. Okay, we took quite a bit of damage there, unfortunately. However, now that we've surrounded him... There we go. Okay, good. So, like I said, we took quite a bit of damage, but we also took out quite a few troopers.
I'm itching for a tussle.
Perhaps Liberty Lad wasn't such a good idea after all. Oh well.
Leave our ideal agrarian society alone, you capitalist fool.
I just love the lines that they give the civilians. Brilliant. Ooh! I forgot to look at this helper marker. I do apologise, Mr. Narrator. Please impart your wisdom unto us, sir.
Hit the O key to see your objectives.
Already did that. Less climactic than I thought. There's a lot of anticlimaxes going on here, good viewer.
I am judge and jury.
I love Tombstone. Of course, why he's in Freedom Force, I don't know. But then you always seem to get Liberty Lad. Shush. You always seem to get those sorts of anti-hero characters in these sorts of teams. I love it. I love that line. Ooh, another helper marker. Now, there are going to be some more.
If you
there they
attack
are.
with a power that uses no energy, you will automatically keep attacking until the target is knocked out.
Okay, give it some actual aim, Liberty Lad. There's a good chap. Keep going. No. Okay, that's just useless. Right. Okay. Oh dear, you gentlemen did make a mistake. Back off, Diablo. Everybody back off. Boom! Oh, and two of them still survived. And in comes the Minuteman. Run away! Keep it going. Good work, team. That is more like it. See, Liberty Lad, that's how you're supposed to do it. You see, what Firecracker is supposed to do there, good viewer, it's a stun grenade, and they've improved on it since Freedom Force, because now it won't affect your allies either, which is much better.
Why do you do this? All we want is to live in collective communal peace.
Well, so do we. We want to live in peace.
Point me at the bad guys.
Yes?
Capitalism and communism, good viewer, two sides of the same extreme coin.
The bad guys.
Okay. You will get nothing from me, Freedom Force. Comrades Winter and October will see you dead.
I think we found our spy, good viewer. Smash him in the face.
I will tell you anything you want.
Easy mode.
Okay, what do you need?
Okay, Liberty Lad. Do something useful. Interrogate him. Go on then.
Why have not Comrades Winter and October come to my rescue? They leave their fellow traveler to the likes of you.
Save the histrionics for your chums at the Kremlin, pal. Where are you keeping this red person?
The entrance is a mystical tree north of town. It's only visible to those who know it's there.
And now that he has made us aware of the tree's presence, its spell no longer works to hide it from our eyes. This man speaks the truth.
Bah, what do I care if I led you to my mistress? Her pets will make a meal of you before this day is out.
A beast, perhaps spawned from the very bowels of hell itself.
Beware, team. The legends dictate that the roar of the Shirael can sap the strength of the strongest man.
Uh-oh, incoming. Okay, everybody, run.
Ready to rumble.
Diablo, take to the skies. We've got a Shirael on our hands. And also a couple of ice troopers. But you know what we're gonna do? Go for it, Tombstone.
Okay,
good man, okay. Whoa, no, Liberty Lad, back off. It's good that you're keen, mate, but the Shirael will do our job for us.
Fire and not the good kind.
Back off further, gentlemen. This is the great thing about possession. Of course, unfortunately, if it misses, then that is very much not good. Because Tombstone will then be energyless for the entire fight. Okay, see if this firecracker actually works. Okay, there we go. Tombstone. Punch that guy. And of course, he's weak versus mental attacks, which possession is, so that's good. That's more like an 80 lad. Okay, Diablo. Go and help Tombstone out with the Shirael. True, Tombstone's attacks don't do much damage now, but he's just a very generally useful character. There are few situations in this game, I find, where Tombstone isn't useful in some manner. You know, he makes for a very good tank because he's resistant to crushing and piercing damage. He's generally very strong, and he's got a lot of HP. There, see, he's taken some damage already, and he's got almost 200 HP, which is very useful. So he's just generally a pretty tough character, really, good viewer, with a lot of useful. He's got a variety of different attacks, so even if one of his attacks is not effective against a character, then he'll find some others which are. You know, unlike Diablo, for example. Because Diablo's very powerful, but he's, you know, he's all about fire. Which, useful as they are against these snowmen, may not be useful against other characters. Whereas Tombstone has a variety of attacks, which he can use.
Point me at the bad guys.
No. Snow in Cuba. Although I have never encountered him, I know from the Freedom Force archives that this is the sinister work of nuclear winter.
Bad
That
guys,
it is,
what a
Tombstone.
surprise.
You seem very eager to spot
Okay,
the
what do
bad
you
guys, Liberty Lad, but aren't necessarily that good at taking them out. Okay, maybe I'm being cruel. Maybe Liberty Lad's the Diablo of this game, eh? Okay. Here, come on, attack the nice Liberty Lad. Oh dear, and you walked straight into the fire. Well, wasn't that stupid. However, good viewer, I think we are going to leave when you're quite finished. Yes, run away. Whoa, that's some. Whoa,
Those snow creatures are reforming themselves seconds after they fall. Is there no way to stop their mindless rampaging?
Uh-oh, good viewer. Well, we're going to run away from these snowmen and figure out a way to get rid of them next time. Because, well, as Mentor says, they're reforming themselves right out of the snow, once again after they've fallen. Is there any way to take down the snowmen? Find out next time, good viewer. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Skyrider. Farewell until we meet again.